Namaste everyone. Today, let's try to understand how do we find the square of a number according to Bhaskaracharya's lilavati. So let me first describe the shloka and then we will get into the procedure as such. We can get into the procedure even without the shloka, but we can appreciate it further if we actually understand the shloka as well and also really see how precisely, even in a field like mathematics, that they have described all of these very, very early in our tradition as such. So let us first hear to the shloka that Bhaskaracharya uses in Lilavati. Aryabhatta has a different shloka for finding the square, etc. and all that. Procedure is more or less similar in all of these. The shloka is as follows. Samadvighatah kritirucyateथ स्थाप्योऽन्त्यवर्गः द्विगुणान्त्यनिघ्नाः स्वस्वोपरिष्टाच्च तथा अपरे अङ्काः त्यक्त्वा अन्त्यम् उत्सार्य पुनश्च राशिम्. It might sound really complicated, but actually we can take each of these padas, also work out an example along with that to really appreciate what it is. Let us first see the term that appears in the shloka first. Samadvighatah. Ghata in the mathematical terms means multiplication. Bhaskaracharya says samadvighatah. It means dvighatah sama. The product of two dvi equal sama is called square, which is called kritihi. Samadvighatah kritihi uchyate iti uchyate. What he says is very precisely it is defined. Product of two equal numbers is defined as a square. That is the first one. Then he says, so let us take an example after this. First we'll just understand the overall shloka. Antyah vargah sthapyah. Take the square of the last number and put it. Next he says, Dvigunantya nighnaha swasvoparishtacha tatha apare ankaha. Then multiply by 2 this number along with the other numbers and keep putting it above these numbers. Antyam tyaktva rashim utsarya punascha kuryat. Leave the last number. Utsarya is a very important term in the Bharatiya Ganita tradition, which means we move the digits. I'll show you how that is done. And then you repeat the same process. You look at it, it's very algorithmic in nature. They have defined a basic unit which gets repeated over and over till you reach a particular stage. So now let us take an example. So let us take a number like say 45. I want to find out the square of 45. So what do I do? First he says Antya Vargaha. The last digit is actually 4 here. So take the square of 4. Antyasya Vargaha. Antya Vargaha. So 4 square is 16. So you write it this way. Swasvo Parishtacha, he says. On top of this number, you write 16. So you write 6, then you write 1 here. So essentially you have 4 square you have done. On top of that number you write 6 and 1 comes here. Next he says Dvigunantya nighnaha. Dviguna. Antya nighnaha. Dvi is 2. Nighna is again multiplication. What are you going to multiply? The other numbers, which is 5 here, with 2 and also with the first digit. So I'm going to do 2 into 4 into 5. So essentially it is going to be 2, 4, 8, 40. The way you write 40 again swasvo parishtacha. So above this number you write 40. So you start with 0. Then the 4 is written on top of this. So this is how it is represented now. So far what we have done, taken the first number, taken the square of it, swasvo varishtacha, so you write it here. Next, dvigunanta nighnaha, you take dvi, which is 2, and then antya, the product of the other numbers with the antya, and multiply by 2. So 2 into 4 into 5 in this case, so which is 40. So you are here, so you write 0, you write 4. Next, what he says is the most important step. Antyam tyaktva. Tyaktva means you leave it. So my number was 4. So I am going to leave 4 at this point of time. And punascha rashim. So rashim utsarya. That means I will move these digits by one place. So this I have left now. Only this is left as such. So I will move this by one place. So essentially I just move this number here. And then I repeat the same process. What is the process? I take the square of this number. So 5 square is 25. So we write 5. We write 2 here. So after this, there are no other numbers. So 2 into 5 into any other number is not possible in this case. So we stop the operation here and add these digits as such. When you add it, what you get is 5. Then 2 plus 0 is 2. 4 plus 6 is 10. The carry over there. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2025 is the answer that we get for 45 square for a 2-digit number using Bhaskaracharya's lilavati. Hope you found this method useful. I will once again teach you how to do the square of a 3-digit number, and you will understand this further in terms of how the numbers move as such. Thank you.